Good evening, everyone, and welcome. Tonight we are finishing off Season 8, Round 1 of the Solo Crisis League. Solo Crisis League, of course, being the semi-competitive way of playing the DC deck building game and its various Crisis expansions. It's a league of my own design. We can talk about it more later, but basically, you play the same setup as everyone else in the league with your own choice of hero and stuff like that, and you see how you do based on measurable stats like the size of your main deck, how many weaknesses are in your deck, how many villains you defeated, etc. It's a lot of fun. I think you'll like it. Check it out. There's a link below. So, tonight we're using Confrontations with Crisis 1. Now, Confrontations obviously is not built for a Crisis game, so we have a few special rules we'll be doing to make that happen. The chief among them being that you have to announce a confrontation against the villain instead of your opponent. So that's important. Additionally, we can level up and lose a level of our characters based on various circumstances like paying when we beat a villain to upgrade, or being attacked by the villain and making us go down. So, that's how that works. Let's see how it goes. Alright, so we're going to fill up the lineup. No, we're playing as Zatanna. I can't believe I didn't say that yet. So, as Zatanna, we have 3 levels, and I'll cover those as we go along. I looked ahead. I don't think I'm going to go for a 3rd level at all. Honestly, we're going to stick with levels 1 and 2. But for level 1, you may put each hero you buy or gain on top of any player's deck. So basically, heroes are going on top of our deck instead of our discard pile, which is going to help us beat some crises a bit earlier and get us more powerful hands quicker. Because heroes are among, obviously, the best cards in the game, of course. So since we have Arkham Breakout in play, we have to reveal a hand with 5. We have to reveal a hand, and we win. We beat the crisis if all those cards have a different name. That's not going to happen right off the bat because we just have punches and vulnerabilities. Then there's Ra's al Ghul. Ra's al Ghul functions in a way, this is exactly how he functions. I'll figure out words someday. Until then, enjoy. But when you buy cards in the lineup, you're good to go. But if you don't buy a card in the lineup, you're going to add 2 cards to the lineup. You add 1 per turn, obviously. That's how the game works. That's the ticking time clock of the game. But if you don't buy a card, it's going to add 2. It's going to double that speed. So we're going to have to try and take care of that before it becomes a problem. Also, attacks take place as soon as they come out due to Arkham Breakout. So this attack, at the defense. They're all defenses. We're good. We're good. So 1, 2 power, and 3 vulnerabilities. Okay. Well, thankfully we had flight on our side, or we'd be in a bit of trouble there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. New card coming out. Signature Trenchcoat right off the bat. That's good news. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I think the answer is Blue Devil, and we'll put him right on top of our deck. Alright, and that's Zatanna Zatara's ability to do that. Another Flight. So Flight's good for one purpose and one purpose only. Well, besides regular defenses. It's good for Dimension Shift. It's one of the Crisis cards of Crisis 1. So I do like to have at least 3 of them in my deck until Dimension Shift comes through. Then I destroy them. Since we're playing as Zatanna, all the Zatanna and Felix Faust cards are mixed with the Crisis 1 cards to make the top half of the deck. So we're going to have to deal with that. Not deal with that. We have the benefit of dealing with cards that benefit her. So 2, 3, 4, and 5 again. This time we're going to buy a Flight and get rid of Dr. Destiny. That's 2 right there. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take that, Ra's al Ghul. Take that. Clarion, okay, fine. I see how you do that. 1, 2, 3, and 4 power. We'll go ahead and get Signature Trenchcoat. I would like, what is that, Dr. Death, right? Yeah, Dr. Destiny, sorry. Because I would like Dr. Destiny because it's a defense card, and you don't get villains a lot of other ways, so it's one way we can get a villain early. And you never know, you might need it for a crisis, might need to defend ourselves, all sorts of reasons we might want Dr. Destiny. Killer Frost has an attack. Each foe put the location he controls into his discard pile. We don't control one, so we're good. We'll go ahead and get that Dr. Destiny. And then it's just 1, 2, and 3 power. Now the good news is we can get Enhanced Strength. With that, we can. It's an assist card, so assist cards we can save for our next turn Assist cards, we use the 3-player rule that exists within the Confrontations rulebook. It's also the solo rule that exists within Rivals. You can put 1 assist card aside next to your hero, and you can play it next turn, essentially giving yourself a 6-card hand next turn. All right, so we have to get rid of these villains. How are we going to do that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What we'll do this turn, we're actually going to get Trident of Lucifer. I was thinking, let's go for Clarion. Let's get rid of some villains and stuff. But you know what? I would like a little bit of variety within my deck so that when the time comes from Arkham Breakout, I'm not looking at a bunch of punches in every hand. Ideally, we want some destruction right now. That would be great, but I don't know if we're going to get that. Ooh, another villain. 1, 2, 3... 4, 5. We'll get rid of Etrigan, the demon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another Trident of Lucifer. Get a card from the destroyed pile. That'll be Etrigan. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll say goodbye to Clarion, the Witch Boy. All right. Getting there. Magic. Now we're talking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not even a question. I'm getting magic. I know Killer Frost would be nice, but magic is going to be, in the long run, more useful than getting this crisis quick. Because if we can get rid of 2 or 3 punches and vulnerabilities before we beat Ra's al Ghul, we're going to be in a really good place. All right. 1, 2, 3. We're going to set Enhanced Strength aside for next turn and buy pots. New card comes out. All right, we'll play Enhanced Strength, then we'll play this vulnerability and use magic on it to get rid of it. So it's still just 1 power. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With 6, I'm going to get Captain Atom, put him on top of my deck. We're going to use Captain Atom to get rid of Killer Frost on this next hand. Ooh, that's an attack. Each foe reveals his hand, discards cards until his hand contains no duplicates. All right, got to get rid of 2 punches then. Captain Atom's going to go ahead and gain Killer Frost here. 2, 3 power. We'll go ahead and use that to get another Enhanced Strength. New card coming out. Swamp Thing. Now we're talking. We get a card from the destroyed pile first. What do we want? Killer Frost or Clarion? We'll go with Killer Frost. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll buy pots. I don't think we need it, but what I don't need is 2 cards coming into the lineup. We gotta get rid of Psycho Pirate, and then we're gonna focus on Arkham Breakout. And then hopefully use magic to destroy some cards along the way. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to buy Swamp Thing, put him right on top of our deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on. What do we have? First of all, draw a card. Draw a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to save Swamp Thing for next turn. Get rid of this. And get ready for a new card here. Strife has an attack. Each player reveals his hand and discards cards with the same name as a card in the lineup. We discard Flight here, and that's it. Play its vulnerability, use magic on it, and it's gone. Down to just 1 vulnerability in the deck. That's some really good news. And then it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 power. We'll use that to get rid of Strife and gain a flight. We should have all the flights we need to get rid of Dimension Shift now. That's the good news. There we go. Quiver of Arrows. Still can't get rid of Arkham Breakout. None of these cards, or some of these cards, are matches, copies of each other. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll go ahead and set Enhanced Strength aside. We'll get this and this. Just trying to mix it up, you know? Get as many possible cards as possible. Many different cards as possible to make Arkham Breakout more accessible. We've destroyed 2 vulnerabilities, but we really should destroy some punches when we get a chance here. Doing that is going to decrease the odds of, you know, repeats within your hand. Oh, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards without a match. That is the end of Arkham Breakout. Okay, that's some good stuff. But since we don't buy anything from the lineup when that happens, we do add 2 cards. One of them is Dark Arts, and the other is Dead Man. Are we going for the Confrontation this turn? We're looking at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 power. That's going to be not enough. So you know what? We'll go with 1. Use Magic on to get to 2. 3, 4, 5. We're going to set Swamp Thing aside for next turn. And with our 5, we're going to go with Dark Arts. I get a copy of John Constantine, combine that with Dark Arts, we're going to destroy whatever we want. Whatever we want. New card coming out. There's John Constantine now. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's not that often that this is going to happen. Let's go for it. We are going to do a confrontation against Ra's al Ghul this turn. First of all, 3 power, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll see if he gets the block. He does not. That's the end of Ra's al Ghul. We actually went through that pretty smoothly, I must say. I'm pretty happy with how that went. All right. We have 2 defense cards, so as long as it's not Kryptonite Meteor, we're good. Final Countdown, huh? That's an interesting choice. At the start of your turn, put a card of cost 1 or greater from your hand into the lineup. Your team must destroy cards in the lineup of cost 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. So, we got a bunch of cards that cost 5 right now. I'm good with Black Diamond getting destroyed, honestly. It's not going to serve much purpose for me. I'd like to keep Dead Man, but, you know, we do what we got to do. Just like we're probably going to have to give Swamp Thing to this, even though I don't want to. Then, it's Atrocitus. We're going to defend against this with Flight. If you avoid this attack, put a random card from your hand. So with Flight, we discard to avoid an attack. I can put any card from my discard pile on top of my deck. We're going to put Swamp Thing there on purpose. I know it's sad to do that, but I really... The 7 cost cards is the biggest problem we're going to deal with. And we have to put this punch under my hero until we beat Atrocitus. First off, we have to add a card to the lineup. You can have Pots. And then we'll save this for next turn, and then we'll go 1 power. Can't do anything with 1 power. Add a card. It is a cost 4. Now we have 2, 3, 4, 5. And here is Swamp Thing for 7. 1 power. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Definitely going to get John Constantine. Clear out these punches. Make this deck slim and fit and ready to go. I really don't want to lose Swamp Thing. It's a nice 3 power card. Plus, I just like the character, and that's just how I do it sometimes. Another Animal Man. We can look at the top card of our deck. We may discard it. Yeah, we're going to discard it. Gain a card of cost 4 and put it into my hand. Okay. We'll go with 2 power. Are you a starter? Yep. 3, 4, 5. We'll put this assist card aside for next turn. So we had a few options with 5. We have Tegroth. Or Trident of Lucifer. We'll get Tegroth. Alright. New card comes out. It is a 4 cost. We have to add a card. We will add... We'll add this 3 cost. Enhanced Strength. Again, we still need a 6 cost card out there. We can get a card from the destroyed pile, so that's nice. We'll go with... I think we're good, actually. Yeah, we're just going to get the 2 power from Signature Trenchcoat instead. Then we can put a card on top of our deck. Do we have any 6 cost cards? We do. We have Captain Atom. If we put Captain Atom on top of our deck, we might be ending this very soon. So we have 2, 3, 4, 5. We can buy something. I do want Deadman, so let's go ahead and get Deadman. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's this card coming out? It's a 4 cost Animal Man. We have to add a card. We're going to add this 6 cost Captain Atom. And before we go on to the next turn, destroy 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2 cost cards. Not going to see that Swamp Thing again. Not at 7 cost. So that's that. But, I mean, we got rid of Final Countdown. Relatively easy. Relatively. I've had worse ones, you know? You've seen it. I've done it. You've probably done it too. Alright, so now we have Atrocitus on our mind, but we're going to use John Constantine to reveal 2 cards, hopefully destroy a punch. We did not. We'll draw magic and leave flight there. No, we'll leave flight there. 1 power, use magic on it. 2 power. 3, 4, draw a card. 5 power. I want this Animal Man. Alright, that's another villain. Oh, that Animal Man could have gone on top of my deck, because he's a hero. Where's Zatanna? That changes that. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to save Animal Man for... No, we're not. We're going to play it next, right now. 5 and +1 for each non-starter card type over here. 6, 7, 8, 9. I think that's it. Yep, 9 types. So we'll get rid of Strife. We still have 6 left over. We'll get Dark Arts. New card coming out. The Rot. Happy to have Magic and John Constantine, those 2 cards together. That's 2 cards destroyed every cycle through the deck. I know we still buy more cards every turn, but still gets more powerful every time. Start off with John Constantine. Ooh, I don't want to destroy either of these, but we will draw Magic and leave Blue Devil here. Play a punch. Play a second punch, so that's 2 power. Use Magic on that second punch. That's 3 power. 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll get the Rot and Enhanced Strength. New card coming out. Enchantress. When are we going to get to this 11 power, you know? Looking at 2, 4, 5. Not going to get up there, so not this turn, but I'm thinking we put Animal Man up here as an assist card this turn. Use Quiver of Arrows. Look at this. We'll leave that there. Put a card of my choice from my discard pile on top of my deck. Let's put Magic up there. Oh, John Constantine, actually. There we go. And then 2, 4 power. Goodbye to Enchantress, and hopefully The hand looks good. We can go ahead and say goodbye to Atrocitus this turn. Because we have Animal Man on our side, which is good news. We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it's not going to be this turn. But we'll start off. Oh, what? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know what? Confrontation. We are confronting Atrocitus. So first of all, we're going to use Dark Arts to put a card of our choice on top of our deck. That's going to be this punch. Then we use John Constantine, revealing these two cards. We're going to draw Flight and destroy that punch we just put there. Then it's 2, 4, 5, 6, +1 for each different non-starter over here. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 exactly. So as long as this isn't a block card, we're okay. It's not a block card. That's the end of Atrocitus. Right on the money. We'll get this punch back. Doing real good. I'm just going to look over here. We've destroyed 1, 2, 3, 4 punches and 2 vulnerabilities. So that still leaves 3 punches and 1 vulnerability floating around our deck. Not so bad. Now these Zatanna cards and Felix Faust cards, not very strong on their own. They're built on confrontations and blocking and stuff, and that's not something we're doing too much in this particular game mode. We do have a defense, which is good news. A death in the family. At the start of your turn, destroy a hero in the lineup. If there are none to destroy, add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. Each player must destroy a defense card in their hand. We might not defend ourselves against this attack if it's not so bad, so that we can just get rid of a death in the family quickly. Ooh, each player discards a random card and then destroys the top X cards of the main deck, where X is equal to the cost of that card. 2, 3, 4. You know, we're not going to defend ourselves. Hopefully, we don't lose flight to this. That's the one thing that can happen. We lost Pots, so that's 2 cards destroyed. Avatar of the Rot and Bowstaff. Not so bad. Avatar of the Rot's a bit of a loss in that we can't get it into our hand ever now. But Bowstaff, we can get still from the destroyed pile. Add a card to the lineup. There's no heroes to destroy, so add another card. All right, 1, 2. Oh, wait, go back. 1, 2, let's say it's a starter. Nope. 3, we'll use that to get rid of Black Briar Thorn. Then we're going to destroy this flight to end a death in the family. That's already over. Save this assist for next turn. And Brainiac was worth taking the hit right now. Like, it really feels like that was a good move. Let's get a card from the destroyed pile. Now, there's been a few that have gone through. I'd like my flight back. Blackbriar Thorn might be useful, though. Bowstaff is useful. Can't have this. Not really that useful. Not that useful. Meh. Not useful. Can't have it. Can't have it. That's everything. Okay, so I'm going to take Blackbriar Thorn because he's a destruction card, and we could definitely use more of that. So we did that. Then we go with 1 power, 2, 3, and draw a card. Really want that Madame Xanadu there. 4, 5, name a card type, we'll say superpower. It is. If it is that card type, an additional 2 power. So that's 7 power. Play this vulnerability and then destroy it with magic. Go ahead and get Madame Xanadu. And we'll get an enhanced strength. Oh, Madame Xanadu, because of Zatanna, can go right on top of our deck. Book of Magic, now we're talking. That's something I can really work with. Let's go ahead and put a card of our choice on top of our deck. We're gonna put Magic there. And then we can play John Constantine. Look at the top 2 cards of our deck. Draw this Magic, destroy this Punch. And then 1, use Magic on to get the 2 power. 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll say superpower. It is not. 6 power, though, is just shy of what I really wanted, which was Book of Magic. I think we're just not going to buy anything. Oh, but I'm thinking about black mana coming up. So you know what? We'll buy this. What I'm worried about black mana is he costs 3 more for all equipment in the lineup. That was a 12 extra cost there. I don't want that to be a problem. All right. 2, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're going to put Enhanced Strength aside for next turn. Look at the top card of our deck. We'll leave that there. 2, 4, 6. Buy this. Puts it right on top of our deck. We'll go on to the next hand. Here's the Rot. Oh, I should check. Do I want to go for the Brainiac Confrontation? So that's 2, 4, 7, 8. And I'd only draw 1 card. Not likely. So we won't do it this turn. We'll play the Rot. We'll get 1 power here. Draw a card. So that's 1 power. Play this. 2, 3. If I played a superpower this turn, I may destroy a card in my hand or discard pile. What do we got? Anything worth destroying? Okay. We don't need 2 Quiver of Arrows. We're good there. We're at 3 power. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we'll say superpower. Nope. We'll go ahead and get Power of the Red, though. Oh, wait, no. Book of Magic. Yes. That'll do it. Magician's Corset. All right, what about this turn? Is this the one? No, this also is not a Brainiac defeating turn, so we will... how do I want to handle this? None of these assist cards are really good to save, so we'll just play this one to put a card of our choice on top of our deck. That'll be this Book of Magic. And then it's +1 for each card type over here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, or say 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's it. Yeah, just those 4. Let's see, hero, villain, superpower, equipment. Yeah, there's no other ones in here. It was a freak accident that we had that Rot in there earlier. So 4 power. 5, 6, 7, 8. Magician's Corset it is. All right. I need to get some crises that I can give cards to so that I can clean this deck up a bit. There's a lot of stuff in here I'm not really using. New card is another copy of Magic. Oh wait, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and draw a card. It's a bit of a gamble. I'm not going for it. It's too much of a gamble. Book of Magic. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Discard any number of them, put the rest back in any order. We're going to discard the whole lot of them. Then we're going to save Animal Man for next turn. So that's 3. Draw a card. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll go ahead and buy Magic and Power of the Red. Hopefully Animal Man adds up to quite a bit this next turn. Oh, that's better. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You know what? Yeah, Confrontation turn. Confrontation against Brainiac. Let's do it. 1, draw a card. Let's see. 2, 3, we'll say Superpower. Yes. 4, 5, we'll say Hero. Oh! Oh, yes! Reveal these 2 cards. We'll take... Anything I can do to get a card of my choice on top of my deck? No, we'll take Etrigan then. So again, we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 actually. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, I can destroy a card. We're going to destroy this punch. Then it's 15, 16, 17. Hero, Superpower, Equipment. Yep, 15, 16, 17. I can use Magic on something. Anything here worth using Magic on? Yeah, we'll use it on Enhanced Strength to get to 18, 19, destroying that. We've got enough of those floating around. So he's at 12. Let's see if he gets a block. He does not, so that is 7 left over. Just shy of what we needed to upgrade Zatanna, but that's okay. Her ability is working for now. I would really like her next ability, but we're getting there. Alright, so we have no defense cards. So we're going to have to deal with whatever attack we have to deal with. We have Psycho Pirate in the way of our next crisis, so a few things going on, but we'll deal with it. Collapsing Parallel Worlds. Each player places all cards he buys or gains from the lineup under this card. Remove this crisis when there are 10 cards under this card. Then one player destroys his deck and discard pile. The cards under this crisis become his new deck. Alright. Parallax. Each player reveals his hand and discards all cards of cost 3 or less. That's just 1 card, so that's not so bad. New card comes out. Of the cards out there, that's the only one I like. So hopefully that works out in our favor. I don't see how it will right now. We can put a card of our choice on top of our deck. Let's put John Constantine on top of our deck. Then it's 1 power and drawing a card. Playing this to look at these 2. We'll take Dark Arts here. Leave Signature Trenchcoat. So that is 1 power. Put a card of our choice on top of our deck. Let's go with Book of Magic. 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll buy this Killer Frost because it's the only one I really want. Hopefully something better will show up. Hopefully. Let's see, a new card comes out. Eclipso. Not really useful right now. Let's do this. I can go Book of Magic first. So look at the top 3 cards of your deck. You may discard any number of them. Put the rest back in any order. Discard any number of them, huh? We'll discard all 3 of them, honestly. So that's 3. Well, you know what? No, we'll leave Dr. Destiny there. That's right. 3, 4, 5 villain, and we get him. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I can get a card from the destroyed pile. With our 12, we'll buy both of these villains. And I can still get a card from the destroyed pile. It's going to go into our hand, though, because Collapsing Parallel Worlds only asks for... It only asks for, or what am I looking for? There it is. It only asks for cards that you gain from the lineup, not ones you gain from the destroyed pile. So we do get to keep that for now. New card comes out. House of Mystery, I can deal with that. That's one I actually want. Let's go with 1 and draw a card. 2, 3, use Magic on it to get the 4, 5. 6, 7, I can destroy a card in my hand or discard pile. We'll get to Tegroff. We'll use this to discard a card and draw a card. 8. 8's enough to get House of Mystery at least. So the whole point of what I just did there was to just kind of clean my deck out. I want very few cards so that when we get to the point where we beat Collapsing Parallel Worlds, we get to keep the ones we want to keep. Because you don't have to destroy the ones that are in your hand. Okay, look at the top card. We may discard it. We will leave that there. I can put a card of my choice, though, on top of my deck. I absolutely will not beat this without getting Book of Magic, though, because that's a card I cannot get back. Anything else in here looks like I could get it back. I lose Dr. Fate, too. So hopefully we get both of those. All right, then it's 2. Put a card of our choice on top of our deck. We're going to put Dr. Fate there, kind of try and keep them together. And we'll save this one for next turn. We end up with 2 power total, which isn't enough to do anything. That was all about deck maintenance. All right, 2 power. Then destroy that to get the 4 power. 5, 6, 7. Look at the top 3 cards. We'll put them like this. 8, 9. Look at the top card. It's a hero. We already know because we just looked at it via Book of Magic. I get to draw it. All right, so again, it's 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11. We know the next one's hero. There it is. So that's 12, 13. 14, 15, 16. That's enough to buy all 3 of these cards because that's 14 power there. Oh, yeah. You also get this, but nothing we can really do with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we still need 3 more cards. So that's at least 3 more turns because they all have to come from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, every single one here has to deal with our deck. So look at the top 2 cards, draw 1 and destroy 1. Deck's getting much smaller now, and it's working in our favor, I think. Look at these. We'll take Dead Man. We'll leave Quiver of Arrows. No, we'll just destroy it. We're good. Let's go ahead and draw a card. Draw a card. All right, 2 power, and we'll say hero. Nope. 4 power, we'll say superpower. There it is. So that's 6 power. 7, 8, we'll say superpower, and we get to draw it. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. No real reason for all of that. I just want to see how high I could get it. There's Flight, getting us our 8th card. Bowstaff, huh? Put a card of our choice on top of our deck. John Constantine, please. And then put another card of our choice on top of our deck. We'll put Dead Man there. Then it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to purchase Bowstaff. I think it's just 1 card left. I'll double check the count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need 10 cards. Let's do this. It's a pretty good hand to keep. So we'll start with John Constantine revealing these 2 cards. We will take in Signature Trenchcoat, and we'll leave this one there. We'll go ahead, 1 power, draw a card. No, hold on, go back. 3 power, Villain, there it is. 4, 5. Then, sorry, I reversed the order basically. So 4, 5, and we get to draw it. 6, 7, 8. I can destroy a card. We don't need this Trident of Lucifer. Not that it really matters. Oh, you know what? We're not going to get the keep Book of Magic. 8. We can destroy something. We'll destroy this flight. 9, 10. I'm not going to buy this. Not without Book of Magic. I don't want to lose that. I can live without Dr. Fate, but Book of Magic is another thing altogether. Alright. 2 power. Use magic on it to get the 4 power. 5, 6. We'll say equipment. Nope. Set this aside. Don't get to use this. With our 6, we're not going to buy anything. Not doing it. Purposely not doing it because buying either one of those cards will end the crisis and destroy all of my cards. Need that Book of Magic, and hopefully with some good cards along the way. Alright, new card comes out. There's Book of Magic. Look at the top 3 cards. Discard any number of them. We'll discard all 3. 3 power. 4, 5, 6. With 6, we're going to play Ragman, which goes there, and the Creeper, which is going to destroy the rest of this, unfortunately. I'm going to put it here instead of the rest of the destroy pile, and you'll see why in a minute. So this all becomes my deck. This is beat, by the way. No more of that. I've got some terrible cards in here. But we have Signature Trenchcoat, so that's going to help. So, 6 power. We spent, I believe, 5 of that, so we have 1 power. But we're going to get a card from the destroyed pile, and we're going to get one from this destroyed pile. For obvious reasons, I think. We're going to get this John Constantine, I think. What can I get from here? What's kept from us? We can't get Dr. Fate. So it looks like Dr. Fate's the only card we permanently lost. So all things considered, not that bad. So we get this. I can use magic on this, but I'm not going to. We're good there. Oh, I also get to play this, but that's only 1 power. We're not going to use it. There we go. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see how this hand does. Well, we can put House of Mystery out there, so that's good news. Use John Constantine, looking at these 2 cards. We're going to get Killer Frost and destroy Eclipso here. We're good without that, I think. Oh, that triggers House of Mystery to draw a card. All right, 1, 2, 3. We'll say villain. Nope. 4, 5, 6, 7, and draw a card. 8, 9. That's enough for us to get Captain Atom. Hopefully we can use Captain Atom to get some cards back. Lots of bad cards in this particularly small deck, but we will use our Signature Trenchcoats to fill it back out with the good stuff. New card comes out. First up is a Signature Trenchcoat, getting a card back. Let's go. Ooh, Magic might be nice. Magic would help destroy these cards. So yeah, we're going to go with Magic. And then it's 1 and 1 and draw a card. Yep. 2, 3, 4. +1 for each weakness in my discard pile. There isn't one. That's 4. 5, 6. We'll put this aside. We'll get an Animal Man. All right. Let's play Psycho Pirate. That's 2. And then use magic on it, destroying it. So that's 4 power. Get a card from the destroyed pile. Let's get ourselves Dead Man. That's 4 power. 5, get a card of cost 4 or less, put it in our hand. 6, 7. Oh, Captain Atom would have triggered House of Mystery. 8, 9, 10. Look at these 3 cards. We will leave them all as is. No reason to get rid of that. Alright, we're going to shuffle it up. We're looking at an okay hand next turn based on the 3 cards I saw. We might be looking at the end of Parallax this turn. We'll see if that's the case. Was Animal Man this turn? I think he was. I don't think I screwed that up. I hopefully didn't. Alright. This is a terrible confrontation card. Okay. First of all, what are we looking at? We'd get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can't promise we'd get there, but we can clean the deck up a bit. Look at these 2 cards. We'll draw Captain Atom, leave Animal Man there, but because of House of Mystery, we draw him anyway. Then it's John Constantine again, looking at these 2 cards. We'll draw Dr. Destiny and leave Flight there? No, other way around. Alright, then it's 1, 2, 3, it's a villain. 4, 5, we can gain a card, we'll get this one. We'll play it, discarding these 2 to get 2 more cards. 6, 7, name a card type, and then reveal the top card of your deck. We'll say equipment. Nice. I can destroy a card in my hand or discard pile, huh? Destroy this black diamond. Where are we at power-wise? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get a card from the destroyed pile. Madame Xanadu, I think. Yes. 6, 7, are you in equipment? Yep. 8, 9. 10, 11 power. I mean, that's a lot of power. But nothing I really want to buy, so we're good. There we go, Ares. We should really start focusing on Parallax there, I think. So right now we're looking at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let me just check again. So I'd be at 2, 3 power there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I could do it. You know what? I think I can do it. We're going to Confrontation against Parallax. Let's do it. All right, we'll see if this goes our way. 3 power. Look at these 3 cards. No. Can't do that first. If I do that first, it's going to screw up John Constantine. We'll use John Constantine first. 2 power, and then +1 for each villain. 3. 3 power total. Then we'll play this, looking at these 3 cards. Leave this one and this one. Discard this. Right? Is that what I want to do? No. No, other way around. We're going to leave just magic. Okay. So again, that's 2. I lost track. 2, 3. Yep. 4, 5, 6. 7. Oh, wait. 4, 5, 6. And then magic. Book of Magic makes us draw a card. That's right. 7. Destroy that to get to 8. 9, 10. And then I'm going to destroy John Constantine to get to 11, 12, 13, 14. That's it. 14 power it is. That's enough for Parallax as long as he doesn't block. It's not a block. That is the end of Parallax. Okay. I had to sacrifice John Constantine, but we have ways of getting him back, obviously. Hopefully that it comes sooner rather than later. Let's see if we get a defense card and get ready for this next one. So far it's actually going very smooth. I've kind of forgotten to use Zatanna, honestly. We're not getting the high power card hands I needed in order to level her up. So let's see how it goes going forward. Figure out this next crisis. It's Identity Crisis. Each player flips his hero face down. Players cannot avoid the supervillain's first appearance attack. You must discard 6 power worth of cards from your hand, then flip your hero face up. Okay, we can do that. We'll just sacrifice this. And the new villain is Deathstroke. Each player destroys a hero. Blah, 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 blah. We're going to defend of Dr. Destiny. You may discard this card to avoid an attack. If you do, draw 2 cards and then put a card from your hand on top of your deck. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. We'll put Flight on top of my deck. And then we'll start with Madam's... Oh, we have to put a card out. It is a villain, unfortunately. So 2. Name a card type. We're going to say Superpower. Three power. Get rid of Neris here. We're going to discard all 3 of these to draw 3 more cards in hopes of getting something better. Nope, didn't quite get there. Close. So 2, 3 we spent though. 2 power, we'll say Superpower. It is, I can destroy a card in my hand or discard pile then. I'm good, nothing I want to destroy. 3, 4, we'll say Superpower. 5, 6, so 2, 4, 5, 6. I can destroy a card. We'll get rid of Power of the Red, I think. There's enough of that floating around. And that triggers House of Mystery to draw another card. 7, get Ares. Can't put it on top of our deck, though, because we no longer have that ability because we don't have... Oh, wait, we couldn't avoid Deathstroke's attack anyway. Oh, this is all wrong. We're going to put Ares back. Yeah, his first appearance attack was unavoidable. So we had to destroy some stuff. Hold on. So from those first 5 cards, what was it? Hero, Superpower, and Equipment. That's Madame Xanadu, Magic, and Book of Magic. That's really bad because we can't get Book of Magic back. It's gone now. That's just over. That's terrible. That's terrible. All right. Now I'm mad. Let's deal with this. We'll put this aside for next turn. John Constantine revealing these 2. We're going to draw a Signature Trenchcoat, leave this here. Triggers House of Mystery to draw it anyway. Let's get a card back from the destroyed pile. Let's get John Constantine back, and then let's get another card from the destroyed pile. Let's get Magician's Corset back. Then I can get a card of cost 4 or less. We'll get Power of the Red since we don't have the other one anymore. And then reveal 2 cards. I can draw 1 and destroy 1 if I wish. If I wish. We'll draw this one, leave this one there. 1 power when we draw a card. Wait, no, go back. We can do this. 1, 2, villain. 3, 4. 5. 6, 7. Now we can get Ares. And that's nice. Really need to get rid of Identity Crisis, though. 6 power, huh? Still don't have it. What we can do is play Power of the Red, though, to discard this and this to draw 2 new cards. There we go. 2, 4, 6 power. That's the end of Identity Crisis. Alright. We still have Flight. That's 1. And then, because of Animal Man, that's 2, 3, 4, 5 power total. I think I'm good. I don't think there's anything out there I really want to buy. So we'll just keep going. Gotta really spam those signature trench coats. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna sort through this destroyed pile for things I actually want before we go any further. Definitely want Madame Xanadu, Magic, Animal Man, a Dark Arts, maybe a second one. Etrigan, sure. Blue Devil, it's a good defense. That's okay. There's still stuff in there I want, but not as bad as these ones. Book of Magic, unfortunately, is completely out of the question. And that can go up there. Meh. What do we got? Dr. Fate's out of the question, unfortunately. Would like some flight in order to get that back for when it comes back, you know, dimension shift eventually will be a problem. Alright, so that should be all the cards. There are cards I want back from the lineup, want back from the destroyed pile that I can't get, but those ones at least are the cards I can get back and actually want. That'll make sorting a bit easier when the time comes. Alright, we're going to start with John Constantine, revealing these two cards. Oh wait, do I want to go for the kill? For the confrontation. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know what? Yeah. Confrontation it is. First off, John Constantine. Look at these two. Oh, I can get this back after I beat that, right? Yeah, we can. So revealing these two, we're going to take Ragman here. Leave Captain Atom on top. Because of House of Mystery, though, we will draw a card anyway. Then it is 2 power, we'll say hero. It is not 3, 4 equipment. It is 5 and draw a card. 6, 7, and we're gonna say hero. Nope. Oh well. 8, 9, 10, 11. Plus 3 is 14, and I can use magic to get rid of something, but I don't feel a need to get rid of any of this. So we're good. 14 for Deathstroke. You know, we'll save magic in case this block is really good. No block. Deathstroke's defeated. We are moving on. That's some good news. It's some very good news. All right. We should get... I didn't even realize that Steve Trevor is a defense card. He would be a good one to have. Alright, let's see what we got here. We have Legion of Doom. Put the top 3 cards of the main deck into the lineup. We're going to go for 4 because 3 for the Crisis, 1 for the turn. There's that. Heroes lose all text and have +1 power instead. Each player must destroy a hero in his hand. Very well. Dark Side. He costs 3 more defeat for each superpower in the lineup. Each player must put all superpowers from his hand into the lineup. We can defend ourselves. Dr. Destiny. Draw 2 cards and then put a card from my hand on top of my deck. We're going to put a Flight on top of my deck. Okay. Let's do this. First off, Signature Trenchcoat can get a hero from our destroy pile. I know I'm searching the... Why are you searching this pile deck? What about the ones you want? Well, put that there. I have a system here. There's that. Oh, wait. No, that's not a good idea. Hold on. Let's go back. I had a plan to draw that card, but I forgot that I had villains out there. Is there any heroes here? Yeah, we'll take Madame Xanadu. That'll do it. That'll be fine. Alright. So, that's that. 1 power, draw a card. That also hits House of Mystery to draw another card. Let's go with Signature Trenchcoat again to get another card. We'll go with Blue Devil, and because of Zatanna, it goes right on top of our deck. Then it's 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to say it's a hero, and it is. 5, 6. We're not going to use this. We can at least get rid of Zod. And that's that. Not ideal, but... Oh, you know what? I had some... All heroes are supposed to lose all text. So I made some errors in there. So you know what? We'll just put Zod right back. Keep going. Alright, new card comes out. Ooh, again, all of the Superman villains now. We'll start with John Constantine, looking at these two. We'll draw Madame Xanadu, leave this here, but that triggers House of Mystery to draw it anyway. Then it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to say villain. Nope. We'll save that for next turn. With 7, we can get rid of Doomsday here. I kept doing heroes again. Alright, Doomsday's back. Heroes have no text. Gotta remember, heroes have no text right now. Just +1 power. Let's get a card from the destroyed pile. I'd like Etrigan back. 1 power, drawing a card. That triggers House of Mystery to draw another card. We're going to play Power of the Red, discarding all 4 of these to draw 4 new cards. Still at 1 power. 4 power. 5. Get another card from the destroyed pile. Go Dark Arts here. 6 power total. Get rid of a Superman villain, finally. Oh, and 7 power, I guess, but that's all it's going to get me. So, it's okay. Gotta get rid of Zod and Feora before I get rid of Legion of Doom here, but I've got plenty of heroes to sacrifice if need be. New card comes out. Oh, another villain. His whole hand's heroes. 1 and draw a card. Get a card from the destroyed pile. Let's get a magic. 2, 3, triggering House of Mystery to draw a card. 4, 5, and 6, because that's all they are. They are just +1 power. So goodbye to Feora. Keep it going, right? Alright, so we can play Power of the Red, discarding these 2 and drawing 2 more. Still the same. Oh well. 1, 4, 5. We are going to destroy Bowstaff, playing it again to get 6, 7, 8, getting rid of both of these villains. Hopefully we don't get another villain, and hopefully that's the end of this. Because we'll get rid of Legion of Doom very quickly. There we go. We will destroy John Constantine here, ending Legion of Doom. We'll save Animal Man for next turn. 1 power, draw a card. Because of House of Mystery, we'll draw a second card. 2, 3, we'll save Villain. Nope. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to get Toymaster, and he'll go on top of our deck. And we'll get Telepathy. Alright, there's a good chance Darkseid can go down this next turn. Animal Man's going to be a big help. And so is stuff we just put on top of our deck. What's his name? Toymaker, that's right. So we're looking at 2, 5. You know what? It's not going to happen this turn. It's not. That's unfortunate. Alright, 3 power triggers House of Mystery to draw a card. 4, 5, I can discard a card. If I do, I can draw a card. We'll discard Etrigan and draw a card. That'll get us to 6 power. We'll save this assist for next turn. 7, 8. Get a card from the destroyed pile. We'll get John Constantine back. But because of Zatanna, he'll go on top of our deck. With our 8 power, we'll get rid of Parasite. We have 5 left over. We'll gain Flight. And we have 2 left over. The reason for getting Flight is just to discount Darkside a bit. Hopefully, Toymaster here won't be useless. All kind of depends on what we draw here. All right, that's a bit difficult to choose. So we're looking at, what would John Constantine be worth? 2, 3, 4 power. That's a good start. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know what? Yeah, we're going for it. Confrontation against Darkside. So we'll start with John Constantine going 2. You know what? No, we'll save him for last. Start this John Constantine revealing 2 cards. We'll draw this one. Leave this one here. Triggers House of Mystery to draw it anyway. Then we'll play this John Constantine doing it again. We'll draw Dead Man here, leaving Killer Frost, and now we'll use that to our advantage. So 2, we'll say it's a villain, and we know it is, so that's 4. 5, 6, we'll say it's a villain, and we know it is. So now I think we can destroy a card. Yeah, I don't think we're going to need Flight. Then, let's see, 7, 8, we'll say it's a villain, and we know it is. 9, 10, let's say it's a hero. Nope. 11, 12, 13, draw a card. 14, 15, 16, count the villains over here. 17, 18. This can copy an equipment we played, but we didn't play any. So it's just 18 power. Darkside costs 10. And does he get a block? He does not. So Darkside is defeated. We have 8 power left over, which is not enough to upgrade Zatanna Zatara. So we are stuck at level 1 for a while, it seems. Not so bad. That was pretty close, I think, but we managed. We have a defense card here, which is the good news. We're going to use that. It is Flight, so I'm hoping we get Dimension Shift soon. Would like that to be out of the way. Wave of Terror. Now, this one has a unique solo experience, I believe. Where are you? Yes, it does. Okay. At the start of your turn, discard all cards that share the lowest cost in your hand. To beat. At the start of your turn, discard the top 3 cards of your deck. Remove this crisis if each of those cards has cost 1 or greater. Okay, we can deal with that, but we have to get rid of Firstborn first. Hades. Each player puts the top 2 cards of the main deck into the lineup. Gain weaknesses equal to the cost of one of those cards. We will defend with Flight. I can put a card from my discard pile on top of my deck. Let me put John Constantine up there. Okay, so at the beginning of our turn, we have to discard all cards that share the lowest cost in our hand. That is 4, unfortunately. New card has to come out. We will start with Captain Atom, which allows us to get a 4 or less card from the lineup. We're going to go ahead and get Mara. Oh, because of Zatanna, that can go on top of our deck, but we won't. It's a choice. We don't have to do that. We'll trigger House of Mystery, though, to get a card here. And then look at these 2 cards. We'll draw Magician's Corset and leave this one here, not destroying it. So that's 4. Right? No power, sorry. 1 power, drawing a card. We're going to destroy John Constantine. We'll get him back. It's not going to get us any power, but we'll get us another card draw. We're still only at 1 power. We'll destroy power of the red and draw Blue Devil. 2, 3, and then we will destroy Blue Devil to get the 4, 5. Yeah. 5 still isn't really enough. We'll go ahead and get Hermes. We might need him, but it's not going to do everything we need. Gotta get rid of Firstborn, really. That's the goal here. Alright, so we have to discard the lowest cost in our hand, which is these 2-cost flight. This 2-cost flight. Go with 2 power here. You know what? No. 2 power from Telepathy. Discard that to draw another card. 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll say Hero. It is. That's 7, 8. We'll save this for next turn. Goodbye to Firstborn. He's beat. And then what was it? Oh, at the beginning of our turn we have to do something. So, can't do it this turn, but at the beginning of this next turn we can. So first of all, well, those 2 things both say at the start of your turn, so you can do in any order you want. Discard the top 3 cards of your deck. If each of those cards has cost 1 or greater, which they should, that beats Wave of Terror. No more of that. Okay. Back in line. Now, are we going for the Confrontation, though? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yes, we're definitely going for the Confrontation this turn. We are in a good spot. Okay. Let's go for it. So, first of all, Animal Man, 2 power, will say Hero. It is not. But 4 power, and we'll say Villain. No, first of all, sorry. 4 power and say Villain, which it is. Now we can destroy a card. What do we want to destroy? You know what? We don't really need Mara here. She's gone. 5, 6, Villain. 7, draw a card. We can put a card of our choice on top of our deck. Put a defense card there, like Dr. Destiny. So again, it's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ooh, no villains here. But this will get 12, 13, 14. Is that it? Just those 3 types? Yep, 14 power. Should be enough, assuming there's no block. Nope, no block. That's the end of Hades. And we will move on to the next one. We set it up with a defense card and everything, so we should be okay. All right. New card comes out. We have the defense card of Dr. Destiny. I do like that one. Dimension Shift, there it is. Had to happen eventually. Put the top 3 cards of the main deck in the lineup. We'll do 4. 3 for the Crisis, 1 for the turn. All cards cost 2 more to buy. Each player reveals to beat. Each player needs to reveal the top card of their deck. If any of them cost exactly 2, remove the Crisis. Sinestro. Each player puts all heroes from their hand into the lineup. We're going to discard Dr. Destiny here, draw 2 cards, and then put a card on top of our deck. None of them cost 2. So if that's the scenario we're looking at, I think we'll put Signature Trenchcoat there. So remember there's an equipment there. Start off, we'll go Ragman, 2 power. Are you an equipment? You are. We can destroy a card. I don't really have anything I want to destroy, though, so I guess that wasn't necessary. That's 2 power. 3 power, draw a card. 4, draw another card. With that 4, we'll get rid of Artemis. That triggers House of Mystery to draw a card. We'll go John Constantine. We'll take Captain Atom. We'll leave this here. We're going to go beat this crisis. Oh, we would have had to play 2 more power. Shoot, we would have played Ares earlier. Now we only have 1 power, because she would have cost 6 instead of 4 due to dimension shift. But with John Constantine, we just put a flight on top of our deck, revealing that beats dimension shift. So now we just have 1 power. We can gain a card of cost 4 or less. Let's get Superboy here. Oh, it goes into our hand. Okay. Get a card from the destroyed pile. Let's get this John Constantine and put him on top of our deck due to Zatanna's ability. 2-3, we'll go with Hero. There it is, 4-5. 6-7, I can put a defense on top of my deck. I don't need to, though. I can play a superpower I control, but I don't have any I want to, so we do have lots of heroes out there, and heroes make Sinestro more expensive. So we're going to get rid of 2 heroes here in order to make him 6 cheaper. All right, new card comes out. All right, so what do we got? 2. How many villains do we have over here? 1, 2. So that'd be 3, 4, right? Yeah, 5. You know what? We're just going to clear the lineup this turn. We're not going to do anything else other than that. So first of all, John Constantine looks at these 2. We're going to take Madame Xanadu. Leave this here. House of Mystery draws them both anyway. Play Flight. That's 1 power. Use magic on it, getting us to 2 power. 3, 4, let's say Hero. It is. 5, 6, let's say another Hero. It is. 7, 8. I can put a card on top of my deck. Ares. Yeah. 8 power. We will save Animal Man for next turn. Unless, no, Animal Man it is. Toy Master isn't going to do anything because we didn't play an equipment. But with our 8 power, we will buy both heroes, making Sinestro, a little bit more affordable. This might be a turn. Come on, no hero. Okay, so he's going to cost 10. Do we want to do a confrontation? We're looking at 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we should be able to do it, so we're going for it. First of all, Telepathy. 2 power, discarding Flight and drawing a card. Not great. So 2. We're going to play Animal Man, though, to get 2. 3. You count the different types. 4, 5. Do we have any equipment? There it is. 6 and a villain gets us to 7. That's a great start. You know what? We're going to use magic on that to get to 8, 9, 10, 11. That was a good move. That magic, though, is going to trigger House of Mystery, so we draw another card. We're at 11 power. We only have played 3 cards. That's good. $12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. He costs 10. We're going to use our remaining 9 to finally upgrade Zatanna to her 2nd level. Once in each of your turns, you may look at the top 2 cards of your deck, discard any number of them, and put them back in any order. We will discard both of them because neither one of... Actually, we'll leave Magic, discard Hephaestus. Basically, the idea is we can now, once per turn, do that and really control things like Dead Man or Madame Xanadu or Animal Man. Things like that rely on the top card of your deck. We have a lot of control over it now. New hands ready. We have 1 defense card, so that's the good news. Our new crisis is Alternate Reality. At the start of your turn, destroy all heroes in your hand, gain that many random villains from the destroyed pile, and put them into your hand. Your team must destroy 12 cost worth of heroes in your discard pile. We might get there pretty soon. Our new villain, Lex Luthor. This attack can't be avoided. Each player gains X weaknesses where X is equal to the highest VP among cards in your hand. That's just one. We can deal with that. So not so bad. Yeah, not so bad. We have to add a card to the lineup, and then this has to happen, which is destroy all heroes in my hand. I would like John Constantine back, but this one can go. Gain that many random villains and put them into our hands. So, do I have any villains down here? No, there's no villains in there, so there's no reason to mess with that. I need 2 villains because we destroyed 2 cards. Hopefully we get like Avatar of the Rot or something else that's crazy expensive. That would be nice. But you never know. It's all shuffled up. So we get 2 villains. So until we get 2 villains, we'll just shuffle through this. Doomsday. Okay. That's an okay one. And Eclipso. That's not an okay one. That's a pretty terrible one, actually. All right. All right. So how to handle this? We'll start. We have to, what, destroy 12 cost worth of heroes in my discard pile. Here's what we'll do. We'll play Eclipso. Play a hero or villain in the lineup. Oh, there are none. We don't want to destroy that hero, so never mind. Let's go with, losing my voice there. 1 and draw a card for Killer Frost. 2 and draw a card. House of Mysteries trigger to draw another card. How to handle this? We can put a card of our choice on top of our deck. Put Signature Trenchcoat there. So we're still at 2 power. 3, 4, 5, because we're going to play Magician's Corset. With 5, we'll buy Hera. And then before we go any further, let's go ahead and try and get rid of 12 costs. We have 5, 10. We're just shy, but we have Signature Trenchcoat to get a 4th one if possible. There we go. We'll just get John Constantine there. And now, before we go any further, destroy 4, 9, 14. Those are destroyed, ending alternate reality. So that's over. So we spent our 5. I can put defense on top of my deck. Defense or block. We'll put Ares on top of my deck, sure. And I can use magic to destroy something, but I don't think there's anything I really need to destroy. Oh, I can destroy a card in my discard pile, and I played that. That destroys this. Anything else we want to destroy here? We'll use magic on Doomsday, I think. In doing so, we'll get rid of a flight. Yeah. So that will do it. We're not going to buy anything. Just keep going. Oh, before we go any further, though, Zatanna looks at the top 2 cards of her deck. She'll leave both there. Okay. So we're looking at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You know what? Yeah. Confrontation time. First up, Zatanna looks at these 2 cards. We will discard Dr. Destiny and leave John Constantine. We will start with Madame Xanadu going 2 power, and we'll say hero, which it is. Then John Constantine's going to look at these 2 cards. Wait, does Madame Xanadu? No, okay. John Constantine looks at these 2 cards. We'll take in John Constantine, leave this here, but that triggers House of Mystery anyway to draw it anyway. So that is 2 power, and then another John Constantine looks at these. We'll take Signature Trenchcoat, and we're actually going to destroy Lana Lang. You know what? No, yeah, we're going to destroy her. That's that. So 2 powers so far. 3-4, we'll say hero. It is. 5-6, we'll say hero. It is. We can destroy a card. Eclipso is gone, thank you. So we're still at 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 from Signature Trenchcoat. Superboy can't do anything, unfortunately. But Lex Luthor, does he get a block? He does not. That is the end of Lex Luthor. And we'll move forward to this next turn. Still have Atlan out there. I don't want to get Zatanna up to level 3. She's fine at level 2. Her level 3 ability just isn't as useful. We could still go down to level 1 if we fail a confrontation, for example. But we should be pretty safe with this ability. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't want this back, so this can go up here to this destroyed section. All right, do we have a defense card? We do not. We're going to have to deal whatever this is. Our new crisis is Atlantis Attacks. At the start of your turn, resolve all villain attacks in the lineup against you. If there are no attacks, add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. Each player must discard 3 non-starter cards, each with different card types. That's actually going to be pretty tough. Oh no, we have it right now. Perfect. Boom. Black Manta. Each player puts all of his equipment from his hand into the lineup. We have just the one, which unfortunately does hurt our chances for Black Mana. Or Atlantis Attacks, I mean. So a card gets added to the lineup first of all. There are no attacks, so another card gets added. We're going to start our turn with John Constantine revealing these 2 cards. We'll draw Madame Xanadu. Leave this one here. We draw it anyway, though, because of House of Mystery. Then we're going to use Zatanna's ability first to look at this. It goes Telepathy and Killer Frost. We'll leave them as is. No. We'll go back the other way. Yeah. And then we'll say, 2 power, are you a villain? Yes, that's 4 power. 5, 6, are you a villain? Yes. 7, 8, are you a superpower? Yes. Nine, and draw a card. We're going to save this for next turn. 10, 11. No. We'll go 10, 11, discarding this to draw another card. Get a card from the destroyed pile. There we go. And we could destroy a card. We'll destroy Signature Trenchcoat in order to do it again. We'll get back this time. Let's go with, you know what, Doomsday was pretty useful. So we have 11 power. We're definitely going to get a Signature Trenchcoat back, leaving us with 7. Using that to get rid of both of our villains here. Going to put us in a good place for this next turn. New card gets added. No attack, so another card gets added. So we have to get rid of 3 cards of different card types. We don't have that right now. We just don't. Oh. Play Toy Master. Put an equipment from my discard pile into my hand. It's just the one. That's okay. To beat this, each player must discard 3 non-starter cards of different card types. So we're going to discard an equipment, a villain, and a superhero, a hero. That beats Atlantis Attacks. That also triggers House of Mystery to draw a card. Then we'll go with John Constantine. Look at these 2 cards. We'll draw this one, leave this one here. 1 and draw a card. 4, 5. Gain a card of cost 4 or less. We'll get Amnesty Bay. 6, 7. With 7, he costs more for equipment, so we'll go ahead and get this expensive equipment here and go on to this next turn. All right. You still have Crown of Atlantis out there. We'll start our turn with... I don't think we have to do anything special. We'll do Etrigan. 2 power, triggers House of Mystery to draw a card. Then Telepathy. 3, 4. We'll discard Dark Arts here to draw another card. 5, 6, 7, and draw a card. Use that. We'll get Signature Trenchcoat in here. We'll leave this one here. Use that to get our Signature Trenchcoat back. 8, 9, are you a villain? Yep. We can destroy a card. We're good. We can also destroy a card we already played this turn. Yeah, we'll destroy Etrigan. Yeah, we just don't need him as much. So 10, 11. We'll use that to get rid of Cheetah. Still have, with that, 7 left over. Get Crown of Atlantis, leaving us with 2, but nothing there. So now we should be in a really good spot. Oh, before we end our turn, Zatanna looks at these 2, and we're good. All right, so let's see what we got. He's going to cost, because of these 2, 16. Not this turn. We got to keep playing, but not going to be the one that does it. So we'll go with a Mesovirus for 2 power, triggering House of Mystery. And then let's go ahead and use Zatanna's ability to look at these 2. There we go. 4 power, it's a location. Ta-da. So that's 6 power. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Put a superpower I control, play a superpower I control again. Not going to happen. But with 12, we can 5, 9, 12, clear all the equipment from the lineup, making a much more reasonable priced Black Manta. And plenty of stuff we can destroy along the way. So we're looking at this turn 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know what? Yeah, we can do it. This is a confrontation turn. So first of all, we'll go with putting Amnesty Bay out. Then we're going to use Zatanna's ability to look at these 2 cards, Hero and Hero. First of all, 2 power, it's a hero. And 4 power, it's a hero, which it is. Five, 6, put a block or defense card on top of my deck. We're going to put Ares on top of our deck. That's our first 5 cost card, so we just draw that. 7, 8, 9. And then we'll use John Constantine. Ooh, we're going to draw Hera, leaving this here. Draw 2 cards. Perfect. Put an equipment from my discard pile into my hand. So still that 9 power. 10 and draw a card. You already used Zatanna's ability, so we're out on that. 11, 12, we'll use magic on that to get the 13, 14. 15, 16, and then 17. Is that really it? 18, 19 power total. That is more than enough. We'll see if he gets a block card, but it's not going to be enough to block this. Nope, that is the end of Black Manta. And we're moving on. We're getting pretty close to the end here. We still had Amnesty Bay available to us, so we definitely weren't in trouble yet, but we're still doing just fine. Got some stuff we needed to destroy because we had to buy some stuff to make that a little bit more reasonably priced, but we'll get there. We have no defense cards. Rise of the Rot. At the start of your turn, gain a weakness unless you reveal one from your hand. To beat, each player must discard a weakness card. Also remove this crisis if the weakness stack runs out. Our new villain is the Joker, which for its first appearance attack is discard a random card. If its cost is 0, gain a weakness and repeat this. I have no 0 cost cards though, so we just lose magic. So we can't reveal a weakness from our hand, so Rise of the Rot gives us one. Okay, let's start with Zatanna looking at these 2 cards, and let's leave them both there. Yeah, that's nice. We'll switch them up. It doesn't really matter what order we go in because we're going to play John Constantine? No. Oh, which order? We get to choose the order. So yeah, we'll put Superpower on top. Ragman, 2 power. Superpower. We can destroy a card over here. This is the hand that won, isn't it? I guess there's nothing I really want to destroy. I want to destroy this weakness, but we need it for Rise of the Rot. I don't really need Captain Atom anymore. He's gone. Alright, so that's 2 power. And then it's John Constantine. Looking at these 2, we'll draw Dead Man. Leave this here. Because of House of Mystery, we'll draw it anyway. We'll play this to put weakness on top of our deck. So again, it's 2. 4 superpower, but we know it's a weakness, unfortunately. Get a card from the destroyed pile. Let's get ourselves a copy of John Constantine again. So again, that was 2, 4, 5, 6 total. Let's get a copy of Daily Planet because it doesn't really... You know what? No. Illusion's going to help us. It's going to help us because it's a superpower, which we don't have a lot of. But additionally, it can cancel a confrontation if we get in too deep. Oh, you know what? Before we even end the turn, we're going to use Amnesty Bay. Once during each of your turns, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Put the lowest cost card revealed this way into your hand and discard the rest. So we'll put weakness into our hand. Then discard it in order to beat Rise of the Rot. So we actually beat Rise of the Rot that turn. That's even better. Alright, new card comes out. So we need to get rid of Joker at 10. We've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. You know what? Yeah. Confrontation with the Joker. We'll start with Telepathy, discarding this and drawing a card. So that's 2. 4, destroying this weakness. That triggers House of Mystery to draw a card. 5, and draw another card. Still have Zatanna's ability, still have Amnesty Bay. Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We'll use Amnesty Bay to look at these 3 cards. Lowest cost goes into our hand. We'll put Dark Arts into our hand. We'll use it to put a card on top of our deck. That'll be John Constantine. And then we'll use Magic on Kryptonite here to get to 12, 13. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 power. That should be more than enough for the Joker. Not a block, so we're good. That's the end of the Joker. And we're moving on. We are really flying through this. It's not a problem. We've got a strong enough deck. We are destroying a lot of stuff we don't need. I think we're on average destroying a card like every other turn at least, so that's pretty good since we're not buying much. We have no defense card, unfortunately. The new crisis is Electromagnetic Pulse. Put the top 3 cards of the main deck into the lineup. It'll be 4, 2, 3, and 4. Equipment loses all text and has +1 power instead. Each player must destroy an equipment in his hand. Captain Cold. We can't defend against this, so we need to flip our hero face down. I have to discard a random card if I do flip my superhero face up. Alright, so we are going to destroy... I'm thinking Signature Trenchcoat. Yeah, we'll destroy Signature Trenchcoat in order to just... Oh wait, we can't because you have Magog out there. So before we go any further, we'll start with John Constantine revealing these 2 cards. We'll take in Signature Trenchcoat, destroy the others here. Then... we'll go ahead... Oh, that triggers House of Mystery to draw another card. Then we'll use... Oh, we don't have our ability. Hold on. That changes things. Let's use Amnesty Bay. Yeah, 5, 7, and 5. We'll take the 5. Play John Constantine again. Look at these 2. We'll take Crown of Atlantis and leave Superboy here. Then we'll go 2 power. We know that's a hero, so we'll say hero. We get us to 4 power. 5, 6. We know it's a hero, so we'll just draw it. This will get 7, 8, 9. 9 power. Get rid of Magog, leaving us with 2 power. We'll destroy Signature Trenchcoat to end Electromagnetic Pulse. Oh, wrong button there. We ended Electromagnetic Pulse by destroying Signature Trenchcoat. Use Signature Trenchcoat to get that Electromagnetic Pulse... I'm sorry, to get that Signature Trenchcoat back. So we're still at 2 power. 3, 4... 5, 6. I can put a defense card or a block on top of my deck. There's Ares. It's probably the way to go, but I'll just double check. Yep, we're good. I did not play anything like this, so we can't do this. But with 6 power, what do we want to do? We'll go ahead and get Daily Planet. We probably won't really need it, but it's out of the lineup, and it doesn't take space in our deck. New card comes out. Do we want to go for the Confrontation? We're going to draw 2 cards. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. What do we got over here? 5, 6, 7. That's pretty good. You know what? Yeah, easily. It is Confrontation time. Mara. Draw 2 cards. Perfect. Because of House of Mystery, we'll draw another card. All right, then we'll go with John Constantine. Looking at these 2, we'll draw John Constantine, leave this here. Wait, no, go the other way around, actually. You know what? No reason. We can do it this way. Then we'll play John Constantine again. Looking at these 2, we'll take in Crown of Atlantis and leave this hero here. So we're looking pretty good. We're gonna go with Hmm. 3 power. 4, 5 will go hero, which it is. We can destroy a card, but I think we're good. No reason to destroy anything. 6 power, drawing a card. 7, 8, let's say hero. Nope. Oh well. 9, 10, there's none over here, unfortunately. Should have played that before my other card. What do we want? Do we want to destroy anything? I don't think we need... You know what? I don't think we need Ragman, really. Well, he's kind of useful with Zatanna. We'll just go 11, 12, 13. Can't use these two. But we will use Amnesty Bay. Looking at these 3 cards. We'll take Dead Man. Oh, we have to be the lowest, doesn't it? Oh, it is Dead Man, so the rest get discarded. 14, 15 superpower? Yeah, 16, 17. Play this to put an equipment from my discard pile into my hand. 18, 19. We'll use magic on that to get the 20, 21. That's better. That's much better. 21 definitely beats Captain Cold. No way around that. We'll see if he blocks, but not enough. Goodbye to Captain Cold. And we are on to the final villain. We'll get our hero back and everything. Looking good. Final crisis and final villain. New crisis is Untouchable Villain. At the start of your turn, put the top card of the main deck into the lineup. If it's not a villain, discard a card. Each player must destroy 8 cost worth of cards in hand. Then, it's Crisis Anti-Monitor. Whenever a hero is added to the lineup, each player gains a weakness from the stack on top of their deck. And then, he costs 1 more for every card in the lineup, and we have to add 2 cards per turn. So 2 cards per turn, that's 1, 2, and then 1 for Untouchable Villain. Alright. If it's not a villain, discard a card. Okay, we have to discard a card. We'll discard Illusions. To beat this, we have to what? Destroy 8 cost worth of cards. Okay, we'll destroy Animal Man and Dark Arts, and that will beat our final crisis of Untouchable Villain. Now it's all about Crisis Anti-Monitor. We will start with Telepath, 2 power, discarding this to draw a new card. We will get a card from the destroyed pile. We'll take this Animal Man. Do we want to go? Yeah, we'll use Amnesty Bay. Take this 3 into our hand, discard these. 4 power total. We'll use that to get Phantom Zone Projector to do some more destruction. Use Zatanna as a power before ending our turn. Look at these 2. We can discard Hermes. This will stay, and we'll be good. Okay. So far, okay. I do want to clear out the lineup a bit. I'm worried that we're going to get stuck with some weaknesses, but we do have quite a bit of destruction in our deck, so it shouldn't be a big deal. So 2 cards come out. If any of them are heroes, we gain weaknesses, but we didn't have to do that, so that's good. So Daily Planet can come on out. We may or may not need it. Let's go ahead. We'll use Signature Trenchcoat here. Do we want to get anything, or should we just say 2 power? Yeah, we're just going to say 2 power. With our 2 power, we'll go with 3, 4 power. That'll trigger House of Mystery to draw a card. Then we'll use Amnesty Bay. Get this 3 cost card here, discard the others. We'll save this assist for next turn. We can destroy a card. We'll destroy this Superboy here. He's not doing much for us. And then it's 5, 6, 7 power there. I could use this, but there's not really anything I want to double up. So with that 7 power, we'll get Scientific Genius here. I like that. 3 power is good. New card comes out. Two cards have to come out, actually. That's a hero, so that's a villain going, or sorry, it's a weakness going on top of our deck. We'll start with John Constantine. We know exactly what he's going to do. He's going to draw Hermes, leave this weakness here. Then, again, John Constantine, looking at these two cards, we'll draw Ragman and leave Telepathy here. Then we'll play Ragman, say Superpower, which it is. Now we can destroy something. Don't know if there's anything I want to destroy. We'll get rid of Phantom Zone Projector. I've got lots of cards that destroy and do something else. Phantom Zone Projector just destroys. So we're looking at 2 powers so far. 5, I can put an equipment into my hand. Take Crown of Atlantis. 6, 7, I can put a block or defense on top of my deck. Before we do that, we'll do Zatanna's ability. Look at these. Oh, sorry, it's just the top 2 cards. We won't discard either of these. But we will put this on top of our deck. Get a card from the destroyed pile if we want. Yeah, we'll get Bow Staff. And then this is 8, 9, 10 power total. With that 10 power, what do we want to do? Well, we want to get something useful, right? We also want to make him a bit cheaper. So what is the best way to do this? We'll get Tempest, leaving us with 7. Jimmy Olsen, leaving us with 5. And with 5, we'll get rid of Illusions. Oh, we also had Animal Man, so that would be another 1, 2, 3, 4 more power to spend. We'll use that 4 power to get Dead Man's Scepter. Dead King's Scepter. So we're doing okay. We're clearing the lineup, but you know, there's all sorts of bad stuff that happens along the way. I really don't like this part of the end of the game where I fill up my deck of all these cards I don't want to try to make him a little more manageable, but I have to. So right now he costs 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Another 5 here is 22, 23, 24. I don't think I can match that this turn, so we're just going to have to keep going. Scientific Genius. Do we want to use that? Yeah, we'll use it, triggering House of Mystery to draw a card. Then we'll use Zatanna's ability. We'll switch these up, hero on top. So 3, 4, 5, it's a hero. Yep, 6, 7. 8, and that triggers House of Mystery to draw a card. 9, 10, 11, 12. We'll save this for next turn. Nothing here I want to destroy. Oh, you know what? Yes, there is. We're going to use Magic on Dr. Destiny. 13, 14, 15, 16. What that allows us to do is, first we'll get rid of Apollo, leaving us with 9, and then get rid of Bizarro, leaving us with 3. And with the 3, we'll get Flight. So the reason I got rid of Dr. Destiny is I just don't have a lot of need for defense cards anymore. Obviously, him being a villain helps that Constantine card, but we just didn't need it as much, I think, as just cleaning up the deck a bit, getting rid of unnecessary cards. Because we have to buy a bunch of junk to make him a little bit more reasonably priced. So 2 cards have to come out. 1 hero goes on top of our deck then. So he's going to cost 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's not going to happen this turn either. We're going to keep trying, though. John Constantine looking at these 2 cards. Draw this one, destroy this one. And then that triggers House of Mystery to draw another card. We'll use this to draw another card. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, draw a card. Let's use Amnesty Bay. Lowest cost is 3. 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We'll save this one for next turn. And then 16, 17, 18, 19, 19 power. We'll get Thermoscare, bringing us down to 14. We'll get the Cold Breath, bringing us down to 8. Tula, bringing us down to 6. Put Tula back, bring us down to 8. We'll get 2 4-cost cards instead. We'll get Water Control and Strength of the Gods. One card coming out. Second card. No heroes. That's good news. So he's going to cost 13, 18, 19, 20, 21. We're looking at 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's just not going to happen this turn. We gotta do more work destroying things, I think. I think it's the only way. We'll start with Zatanna's ability here to look at these 2 cards. We have a hero and a superpower. We'll leave superpower on top. 2. Superpower makes us 4. We'll draw a card. We'll then use telepathy. 5, 6, discarding this and drawing another card. You know what? Let's reverse that a bit. I still want to do the same thing. We're going to discard Hermes instead. So I can play 7, 8 and use magic on it. Put an equipment from my discard pile into my hand. Save this for next turn and go 9, 10, 11, 12 power. Then we use Amnesty Bay. 13, 14 hero. Yep, we can destroy a card. Love destroying cards. We don't need Strength of the Gods. So 14 power we have. Definitely get this for 4. So that's 10, and then get this, bringing us down to 8. This bringing us down to 6. And the last one, we'll get Kryptonite here, I guess. Still have illusions for next turn. Really getting this deck down to a more reasonable size. Well, this lineup, I should say. 1 and a second one is a hero, putting a weakness on top of our deck. Start with... Oh, do we want to do a confrontation? So 13, 18, 19, we're looking at 2, 4, 5, 6... Not this turn, but we are going to clear out a lot of garbage this turn, so that's good. John Constantine looks at these 2 cards. We're going to take Bowstaff, destroy a weakness. That triggers House of Mystery, though, to draw another card. Ooh, okay. We will do Illusions to draw another card. And Amnesty Bay, before we go any further. We have 4, 5, and 3. The 3 it is. We'll play Telepathy, discarding Jimmy Olsen. Looking at this. Grabbing this, I mean. So, Zatanna looks at these 2 cards. Superpower on top, and then Equipment. You know, we're going to discard that equipment, I think. Yeah, leave the superpower on top. 2 power. It's a superpower. Boom. So then that's 2, 4 total. We can destroy a card. We do not need Jimmy Olsen here. So that's 4. 5, 6. We'll get rid of Kryptonite here. 7, 8. Oh, what was it? Oh, man, I think it was a superpower? Yes. So we can draw it. 9, 10, 11. 12, 13, 14. 15, 16. 17, and I can destroy something. We'll destroy Tula getting us to 18. 18 is enough to get rid of Strife here and leaves us with, after getting rid of, that's 12 power. We'll get Lois Lane, bringing us down to 8. And we'll get these two, bringing us down to 0. Okay. Still lots we can destroy. But he's going to be in much better shape for us. So, boom, no heroes. He's going to cost 17. Can we do it this turn? We're looking at 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I just don't think I can do it this turn. That is terrible. Okay, well, we'll play Thermoscara, which will allow us to, well, trigger House of Mystery to draw a card, I should say. We will then use Zatanna looking at these two. It's hero on top, then superpower. We're going to discard this. No, we'll leave it there. Hero on top, then superpower. So, Deadman, 2 power. It's a hero. 4 power. Five, 6. We're going to destroy that to get the 7, 8. Put equipment from my discard pile into my hand. Nine, and then 10, 11, 12 power. That's enough to get all 3 of these. Don't really want them, as usual, but makes him more affordable, right? So it's a hero. That is a 1 weakness going on top of our deck. So for this, we'd be looking at, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You know what? I think this might be a confrontation turn. It's time. So let's try and beat him. He's going to cost 16. We'll start with Magician's Corset, drawing a card. That's going to trigger House of Mystery to draw another card. We're going to play a Mesovirus, draw 3 cards, destroy 1 of them. We'll destroy Signature Trenchcoat. So we're still at 1 power total. Then we're going to use John Constantine. Put this in our hand, leave this here. 2, drawing a card. Let's go ahead and draw another card. 3, 4, 5. You know, before we go any further, let's try and get Amnesty Bay working. Come on, you can do it. We're at 5 power. We still have quite a few cards to play. So we get the lowest cost one. Ooh, it's a 5. We'll take Hera. Draw 2 cards. You can draw another card. Six, 7. 8, 9 for the different card types over here. $10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Destroy this weakness. Can't do anything with this one, but 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 23 power total. Can he block? He cannot. That is the end of Crisis Anti-Monitor. So that is the end of my first season attempts. Or first round attempts, I should say. Season 8, round 1. That is for the Solo Crisis League. If you're not sure what that is, check out the link below. It's basically a semi-competitive way of playing DC Comics deck building game, and it's a lot of fun. I think you'd like it. Basically, we all play the same setup, and we get graded at the end by the size of our main deck, weaknesses in our deck, stuff like that. It's a lot of fun. Check it out. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you enjoy watching, if you enjoy the leagues, or whatever it is that brought you here tonight, maybe consider backing it by checking out the Etsy store, where you get things like the official league mat, or stickers, or pins, or all sorts of fun stuff. I really like the pin. I'm really excited how it came out. I think other people like it too. So, there's that. Then, if that's not for you, if you want something a little more regular, check out the Patreon. We get rewards like mid-round results, special members-only rounds between seasons, stuff like that. It's a lot of fun. I really do appreciate everyone who is part of it, and I look forward to even more people joining us. So thank you for watching. I really like this. I really like doing this setup. It's something I created to make Confrontations work with a crisis mode. If you have any questions about it, feel free to comment below or send me a message or whatever. Check out the Discord, and we talk about it more to make it work for the season. Thank you for watching. That's all I've really got for tonight. And you have a good night.